This is the only game show on television where one contestant in one night can win over $25 million in cash and prizes. It's time for the Mega Big Spin. And here's the star of our show, Ronnie Viday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody to the Mega Big Spin. We are so happy you could be here after the Super Bowl. I hope it was a good one for all of you. So here's how the Mega Big Spin works. So I've got my 5 contestants here. Let's do that. So we got our 5 contestants here. So we're first going to start off with Cupcake. Hello, welcome to the show, Cupcake. Oh, thanks, Ronnie. Now, is this your first time on the show? I believe so, yes. Well, good luck to you. We head on over now to Winston. Hello, Winston. Hi, Ronnie. How are you doing tonight? Good. Well, did you watch the Super Bowl at all up there in England? Yeah, but it comes on really late, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a few football fans up there in England. All right, now, from The Secret Life of Pets, we got Max. Hello, Max. Hi, Ronnie. Are you excited to win big money here? Yes. All right, and we've got Joe Dog. Please welcome Joe Dog to the show. Hi, Ronnie. So how's life in the White House? Oh, it's very interesting. Well, that should be a lot, really, like, you just watch your dad, do his job all day pretty much? Well, yeah, kind of, but I also spend time with his wife, too. Okay, just not, so she, takes you out on walks and stuff like that? Well, yeah, obviously. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. And then, finally, we got Snowflake. Welcome to the show, Snowflake. Thanks, Ronnie. Now, I believe you have been on the show before, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think so, too. So, yeah, that is how these are our 5 contestants. Okay. Now, here's how the first part of our game is going to go. We are going to play the qualifying game. Now, here's how this is going to work. We're going to play Blackjack. Now, what you have to do is that you have to get to 21 as close as you can without going over. Now, the top 3 winners, the 3 contestants that have the highest hands, will move on to our qualifying games. And they will be determined, we'll get to that here in a second if that does happen. So, Cupcake, we're going to start off with you first, and your first card's a 7. Now, do you want to freeze on that 7, or do you want to draw? I'll draw. It's a 10. That's a 17. That's a pretty good hand. Do you want to stop? Yes, I'll stop. Or, I meant to say freeze, but yeah. Whatever. Okay, so, Winston, your card is a king. Now, obviously, I'm assuming you want to go for it. Yes. Your next card's a jack. That's a 20. That's a pretty good hand. I'm going to freeze. Okay. Oh, by the way, if they get a 21, then they get a $5,000 bonus that they'll keep no matter what. Okay, Max. Next for you. Your first card is an 8. Now, I'm assuming you want to go. Yes. And your next card is a king. That's an 18. That's a pretty good hand. Do you want to keep it or do you want to go again? Oh, I'm going to freeze. Okay. Joe Dog, here's your first card, and that's a 9. Now, do you want to keep the 9 or do you want to go for it? I'm going to go for it. And your next card is a 3. That's a 12. Now, obviously, if you want to get into the top 3, you have to go for it. Yes. And your next card's a joker! That's an automatic 21 right there. So, that's a $5,000 bonus for you, Joe Dog. Cupcake, thank you so much for joining us, but no one goes away empty-handed on this show. You will each receive, the contestants that don't make it up on stage will receive $2,000 just for being on the show. So yeah, thank you so much, Joe Dog. So we're just going to flip your cards over like that. Okay, Snowflake is our final contestant up. Now, Snowflake, your first card is a 6. Do you want to keep it or do you want to hit? Or play again? I'll play. And it's an ace. Ooh, so you either have a 6 you either have a 7 or a 17. So you would have to go for it now because the lowest hand is 18. That is in the top 3. You have to beat that. Oh, it's a king, giving you 17. Now, you need 3 to you only need an ace to win, you need an ace to tie, a 2 to win, but nothing higher than 4, okay? It's a 4! You got 21, and you've won $2,000. Max, thank you or $5,000, excuse me, Max. Thank you so much for being on the show. For Cupcake and Max, like I said, they do get $2,000 just for appearing on the Mega Big Spin. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got our 3 contestants ready to play the qualifying game. So here's how the qualifying games will work. We'll have 1 wheel spin to start off, then we'll play disc droppers, and then after that we'll have 1 final spin. And the contestants could potentially win a jackpot, which is at $2.5 million. You can't really see it very well, but $2.5 million. And, if they can combine it with the times 10, then they can win $25 million. So, very exciting stuff. Over $50.5 million is up for grabs when we come back. Don't go away.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to the Mega Big Spin. So, here's how we determine what contestant is playing what game. So the two highest scoring games in the players in the front game will take the big spin wheel. They'll spin the wheel. Now, the lowest score will play disc droppers. Now, Winston, since he only got a 20, he'll play disc droppers. But, since we had a tie for 21 with Joe Dog and Snowflake, we had a 1-card draw off camera to see who would go what. Joe Dog had the highest card, so he will go first. So, let's welcome back Joe Dog to the show. Welcome back. Thank you, Ronnie. So great to be back. All right, are you excited that you could possibly win $25 million here? Oh my gosh. Oh boy, it needs to happen. Yeah, I agree. Let's do this because I'm really excited to give this money away. So here's what the wheel consists of. Now, we have dollar amounts of $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, and there's one $150,000 spaces out there. Now, we also have a couple $1 million spaces out there. Plus, we also have a double, a triple, a quadruple, a quintuple, and we got a times 10. Now, when we combine that with the million, then we can win $10 million. Now, we also have a prize package out there on the wheel as well. There's a trip, a car, and a random prize with it too. Donuts for a year, a trip to Mexico, and then Jeep Grand Cherokee, $51,096 worth in prizes. Now, if they land on that, then they will get one more spin at it. Now, we also have one more space, and that's the Jackpot Space. It starts off at $2 million and goes up every $100,000. It is not one. So, tonight, it is at $2.5 million. So, when they combine that with the times 10, you get the grand prize of $25 million. So, Joe Dog, if you're ready, let's spin the wheel. Woo! Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, it's looking towards the million. Stop! Ah! Hey, you still got $10,000, though. It is not bad. Oh, my. We almost had $1 million. Wow. And plus you had the extra 5,000, so your grand total is $15,000. Okay, nicely done, Joe Dog. Alright, let's bring our next contestant up here. And that's Winston. Woo! Welcome to the Mega Big... Or welcome back, I should say. Yes, it's great to be here. Now, you're going to play Disc Droppers. So here's how Disc Droppers works. As you can see, we got a $40,000 space, a $20,000 space, a $50,000 space, and a $30,000 space. And a $10,000 space. I almost forgot that. So, here's how this is going to work. You're going to drop 5 chips down the board here. Now, it will land in any one of these amounts. So, for example, you're going to win money right now with this first chip. You can drop it anywhere against the wall. Alright, here it goes. Down into the $20,000 spot. Now, you've got $20,000 right now. Now, if it lands in it again, then we have to take it away from you. Now, if you can get it in all the slots, then we'll give you a bonus $100,000, making it $250,000, and then you'll have a chance to double it at the end for $500,000. So, $20,000 right now. You can take the money, or do you want to go for it? Oh, I'm going to go for it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, right back in the $20,000 spot. You're probably trying to get into the 40 grand. Yeah, but that's okay. Now, if you land in it again, we'll give it right back to you. So, every spot is free. Oh! Whoops, and then I dropped my mic cord, too. Okay. $10,000, just like that. Okay, you got 1 chip, or 2 chips left after this. $40,000. You got 50 grand right now. 1 more spin, or 1 more chip. $30,000. So in total, that's $80,000. Now, this is where the fun takes place. So, this is where the interesting part of this game goes. So, as you can see, we got a $0 space, which if you go for it and it lands in the 0, then you win nothing. And then, we just don't add anything to your total. Now, if you get in either one of the half spaces, then we'll cut it in half to 40 grand. Now, if you land on the 1/3 spot, then we give you $26,666, which is a third of the money you've won. Now, if you can get in this tiny spot, and that's the double, you'll have $160,000. So if you want to, you can go for it, or you can do whatever. I'm going to take the 80 grand. Okay, he's going to take $80,000. Now, let's see what would have happened if he had gone for it. He would have had $40,000. You made the right decision, Winston. $80,000 for Winston. Thank you so much for being on the Mega Big Spin. Thank you very much, Ronnie. Alright, our final contestant. And it is Snowflake. Welcome back, Snowflake, to the show. Thank you, Ronnie. Okay, well, you know how this works, so let's give the wheel a spin. Come on, we want big money, big money, big money. Oh, plus you got $5,000, which we will add on. Oh, the jackpot! Possibly! Oh! It was just one little smid bit away from getting it. Wow. Well, you did win the $10,000. When we added to the $5,000 you won earlier, you did win $15,000, which is not bad. So that gives us the grand total for tonight of $114,000. Thank you all so much for watching us here on the Mega Big Spin. We will see you all next time. Good night.